Hey friends, you're reading Genji, huh? That's a good book. How would you like to be in an independent film about Russian short stories from Pushkin to Tolstoy? Maybe, no, because it's about we're an independent film. We're submitted to this festival, and I'm very influenced by Dostoevsky and Tolstoy. And so when I learned that there was a Russian short story class here, I had no choice but to find you guys and incorporate you into my movie, which, either my grandma's going to see it and no one else, or I'm going to submit it to a film festival, and the world will see it, and you guys will be big stars. So it's one or the other, what do you say? Either my grandma sees it, no one else, because it's a big failure, and I'm a huge failure, or the film festival accepts it, and the world will see it. And you don't have to do anything, it's just going to be me talking to you, really. Like I'm doing right now, except you'll be on film. So, what do you say?
What are you going to be talking about?
Well, Russian short stories, Pushkin and stuff, and neo-realism, and the rest, romanticism, the whole Russian tradition, The Cranes Are Flying is a very good Russian movie.
Yeah, we're taking this, right?
No, this is taping me right now, but if you guys agree, we can film you. It's me talking to you. What do you say? Oh, that's okay, because that it's the emotion of it that counts. It's not about nerdy reading. Like you don't even need. It's the internet now anyway, so it's just the emotions, the drama and stuff. Because that's how I feel, And well, all right, forget that. I have another bone to pick. There's this girl. And I haven't seen her since the 5th grade. And in 12th grade in high school, which was 5 years ago, I sent her this love letter. And it is the greatest love letter of all time, better than Pushkin. But she was unmoved by it. And I'm going to make a bunch of films where I show how foolish she was for turning down the greatest love letter of all time. So I want to show that every other person in the world would have been moved by it. And he actually has the love letter right here. So maybe you read something out from it or something, or because I want to show.
Pull a quote?
Yeah. Well, first I think you should show what her reaction is.
Oh yeah.
To my beautiful email, she just said, "That was a beautiful email, thanks." Then I poured out on my.
That's like somebody just simply texting LOL.
And then I poured out on my feelings, express my purest love, how I feel about you, why can't we go back to the past, And then she says, you haven't annoyed me, but I don't think you know what love is. I don't know what love is. Well, maybe I don't, but she got the greatest love letter of all time, which I plagiarized. So, the guy I plagiarized from definitely did know what love was, and she's a fool for not being moved by it. I think you could just take a look at what she said.
In reality, it's like she's rejecting one of the greatest lovers of all time. Think about it from that angle.
She rejected the greatest love letter of all time. I know you're reading Pushkin, who was a very great poet, but this is better than poet.
It means that probably that he was too pushy, right?
So, what about that email, though? Look, I just want to send it.
I didn't read your poem.
But you saw her reaction, which is very foolish. I think you agree. She agrees.
It's even, it's grammatically incorrect. You don't even have the right spelling. Come on.
Very foolish.
She could at least honor it, with some
XO blondie gal.
It's not even like an email just so you can remember. It's almost like she's trying to ward off the guys in the first place. Can't even remember her email. Or her email, whatever.
So you're pretty moved, huh? Because that's what we're going to show her. So what is your reaction to little Sally here?
You got heaven, angels, love is mentioned at least 50 times.
Because I think there's a physics to love, like the sun would explode if there's no love, which is a line from there, I think.
Maria failed physics. She doesn't know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, it's like Pushkin that you were reading. Better though. Better than Pushkin.
Yeah, love is very multi-dimensional, and you don't have to understand one. You don't understand one aspect.
So,
understand another.
Would you just say that she is very foolish for turning down this love letter, though? Because you skimmed it, and that's all you really needed to do. And that's what I did myself, really. It's pretty long and really.
He Googled so many love poems, and it's a lot. It's a lot of
Don't listen to him. This was not some computer Google thing. I read this book by a fireplace crying, and that's why I want to share my tears with her. some reason. You know what I mean? Whoa, really jammed
The
up
effort.
here.
The effort, like the transition of right-clicking, left-clicking, and copy and paste. Pretty different.
Yeah, but I don't want you to make this into some kind of computer thing. This is like real paper. I mean, this.
Oh, of course. I mean, you read it and everything.
But I don't want to make it some kind of gizmo e-love thing. This was like real to me.
Bro, you should move on.
So are you trying to make this show with that?
No, I'm not doing. I'm done with that. I just want.
No, but perhaps
the test.
Perhaps you should explain this young man your philosophy of love, though.
Well, you know,
Say
I
you should
haven't
move
seen
on.
her since 5th grade, so that's like, where am I now? That's like 20 years or something since I've seen her. So, well, yeah, I moved in the 5th grade and I hadn't seen her in like 7 years. I emailed her again my senior year of high school, and then I haven't emailed her since then. But like now, I'm thinking of emailing her. This was all just a test. The test, if she knew love or not.